Is that who the Colts is? Oh, shit. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I get. Well, he must have had a good season. Was he still catching over 1,000 yards and shit? I think it depends on the season they have. I know that because I did Bobby Wagner like 3 or 4 years, 3 4 years, and he went like he had like the first like 2 3 seasons he had decent seasons, so he slowly regressed. But then he had like a really bad season and just like dropped drastically. And he's an X factor, so that's what it turns into. All right, let's.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Just as we were ready for air, it was the Colts emerging from the locker room to great fanfare here in Indy. They're ready to go as the Colts get set to match up with the Cincinnati Bengals.
Dang, Michael is kind of
Randy Bullock to kick off for Cincinnati.
Set to go now in week 6
not
of
done
the NFL
what he
season,
said he was
and
going to
we
do.
are
Oh,
underway
Owen
on
going to
EA
go
Sports.
16-0,
That'll be taken
wins his
about a
first
yard
game
deep,
and goes
and they will
on our
elect to
way.
not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at
All
the
right,
25.
fucking.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up.
That was a...
And he'll find Pittman. And he'll have it past midfield
almost to the
40 before being taken down.
I
So
wish
much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. 1st down. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day, all day.
Eason going to throw it out of the shotgun.
Yep.
Open man, Arcega-Whiteside. And all the way inside the 15 before
I
they
had to
drop him.
follow that fucking route.
That one
Well, it was gonna
nearly
be
30
wide
yards,
open,
29
touch
officially.
for a
From the
fucking.
13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 13.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. They'll run the screen with Mack. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
There you go.
He's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Carl Lawson with a little how do you do as he gets in there for the sack.
Third down.
But enough takes a start to have a good drive, quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason. And that'll bring up 4th down as his Cincy defense stands up on 3rd.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
What the fuck is he doing?
Rosa's kick is good. And the Colts hit the scoreboard
There we go,
first.
guys.
It's 3-0.
It's a good red
In
zone.
the end, the opening drive,
Red
Charles
zone
does
defense
yield
right
points.
there.
Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
All right, man.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson.
He
And
dropped.
it's incomplete. Physical play on the
Possessing
football
catch,
there,
and he
it's
drops
2nd
it.
down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win
Man,
last week,
come
and
on.
nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line.
Okay.
To throw again, Jackson.
Okay.
Give
That's
him
not
10
what I
that
wanted
time,
him to do.
escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Oh my.
Charles, in the past, a lot of people call this offense
He just Superman for the first down.
It was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here.
Nope.
Oh.
Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now
I
as a
talked
defensive
early.
coordinator,
I didn't expect
you've
him
got
to
some
whiff.
extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, it's Jackson. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
17 yards. First down, Bengals.
Let's get there. Check safety, check safety. 65-6.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete.
Okay.
Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the Tucker rule that they can fall ball back on anymore.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Throwing again. Jackson. It's complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
See, man, this looks like man.
On 3rd down, Mixon.
I switched the play.
This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Oh my God, I switched the play.
A yard and it brings up 4th. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Oh, I wasn't expecting it. Oh, did I fuck that?
Bullock's kick
Barely.
is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So
I literally switched the play and it did not fucking react.
Out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
And
he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure.
Dang, Carl Lawson.
Able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively.
This is the most
Giving
pressure
up a
I've
big
gotten.
sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Okay.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it.
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. John Ross, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure
I don't
the
know what's
catch,
going on.
and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends
like
up in the end zone.
It's either
Fielded near the back of the
fast
end
as
zone.
crap or it's going slow as crap.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Just a lone field goal for them so far, trailing 10-3 as they come up 1st and 10.
I whiffed.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets
That was a
this
good run.
across the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to Taylor on 1st down. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
No, Jonathan Taylor didn't get the yardage he wanted on that carry. But I think this is central casting for him to be with the Colts. A big, strong, physical offensive line that goes with his running style. Elite speed, elite power. I think he'll catch more passes out of the backfield in the NFL than he did in Wisconsin. And yards after contact, that's his forte. The only thing he's got to improve on, taking care of the football. Put it on the ground way too often at Wisconsin. If he learns to hang on to it, he could be one of the surprises in the NFL.
first down. They'll stay with Mack on the ground. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On third down, Eason escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Excellent placement. And on that pass, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So, what do they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. Jackson now down around his goal line, eluding the pressure right. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
Who?
Let's go. Let's do this.
Dang, really?
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
No, I don't want to. No.
A handoff to Mixon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. They'll give it to Mixon.
Come on, Mixon
truck. He'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for
this is the one that doesn't have the one-on-one.
And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
6 yards left on 2nd down. Another try for Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Joe Mixon, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better.
Oh, I didn't think he's going to really take that one out. Oh, that worked out for him.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Kind of just wasted more time for 2 yards. All right.
27-yard line.
The the offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck.
From the gun is Eason.
Oh, okay.
Team and it's intercepted.
I was not expecting
Picked
that.
off at the 36. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away.
Yeah,
a wise move there.
kind of
Looked like
figured it
nobody
wasn't.
open. Now 2nd down.
All right.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Jackson. Oh, the ball comes
Throw out
on
a
the
sack.
hit, but they'll
Was he
say
really
it's
getting sacked?
incomplete. He was looking for John Ross that time. And that'll make it
He
3rd
was.
down.
Well, so far
Dang,
in this drive,
I-
they've done some good work. They force
I didn't-
incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10.
He got that
brings up the
right
big
at the
question.
last
Do they bring
second.
pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
On 3rd down, Jackson. Flushed out right.
Well,
That's gonna
why
back
did he
him up
keep
almost
going?
a full 10 yards. It's
What?
gonna be a loss
I
of
literally
9
stopped.
officially, and it's
I
4th
stopped moving
down.
my stick so he would set his feet and throw the triangle. And this man just kept running. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, that was a weird one.
That they were thinking about.
This is away and a very good kick.
Keep going.
angled
Go
to the
out. Go out.
sidelines. And this one will not be
Ooh.
returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Let's go.
Brady,
That
never
was a
quite
good
sure what
one.
the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully close, but in the end, he says it passed over the 1-yard line, and that's where they're going to mark it out. I mean, you can see it right there, right? See him walking up the sideline? Told him to stop right there at the 1.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will
All right.
run. The Colts going to use
Wouldn't
the
expect
first
you
of
to
their
call it a
timeouts
timeout.
as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll get him down right at around the 11-yard line. Now a
just
timeout taken.
running the ball.
Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another
What are you
timeout
gonna do
if
now?
they
You
hurry.
got
We'll
7
see.
seconds. Are you gonna run the ball again?
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. They'll throw on 1st down with Eason. Flush to his right. Incomplete. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando,
All right.
that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You know, I feel bad for that. You know, they put that in the game, the coach and everything, for halftime, and everybody skips it. And it automatically skips in online franchises. It's like, you're hoping to be put in there, but you're not going to.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them
Ooh,
on.
that was
Heavy
such a
traffic,
bad
and it's
throw.
intercepted.
That was a
Picked
bad
up at the 40,
throw. He
and he'll
put it
bring this one
too
back
far.
to the 29.
Dang,
Not the way you
man.
envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Eason off the play fake. Open man
I
is
cannot believe that was accurate while he was got someone in his face, though.
Right at the 15-yard line.
This game
7
doesn't make
yards
sense
there and a
sometimes.
first down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. 1st and 10, Eason. And he was hit
He's
as
still
he
in the
threw
pocket,
it there, and it forces
so
it incomplete.
why didn't it count?
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. Give him a gain of 4, able to convert, and that sets up 1st and goal now.
2-yard line.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll look to run with Taylor, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor,
that was sucky.
his 6th touchdown of the season.
Because I even fucking told him, I even said guess run right. He ran right. No one went.
17-10.
Makes the score Bengals 17. Colts 10.
Alright,
Now
it's
after
alright.
the touchdown, here's
It's alright.
Roses on to kick it away. And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
5-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Why is
Their lead
Sample
cut
in
in
there?
half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Fuck.
And he'll be brought down by
Oh,
the
should have
Colts.
hit X,
A
but
man who has
he
done
wasn't
this a
there
lot,
yet.
Justin Houston in there to record the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now this one to his tight end
There
out
we
on the
go.
right side. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they even let you play.
Here's a give to Mixon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Oh. Whoa. Okay.
And now a throw on 1st down there. But
I'm
it's
glad he That
That's
was
why
out
the
of
dangers
bounds
of the quick
still,
game. If
because
you only have a 2 or 3 step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those
man, making
defenders are
mistakes
right near the
now.
line of scrimmage and then get on
He's
top of you in
fucking
a
pressing
heartbeat.
too.
Third quarter here in Indy. This is 2nd and 10.
4 down. Under 10.
Now Joe Mixon. And he is met at the line of
Can you
scrimmage, and he
truck,
goes
dude?
down
I
right
am
there.
telling you to truck,
Call it
and
no
you're just
gain
not
on the
wanting
run there.
to.
Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
All right.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Jackson to throw on 3rd down.
Oh my God.
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And
He
to the
kinda
49-yard
overthrew
line, but no
that.
further. And obviously, he is well short of the first.
Thank
They'll
you.
get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Kevin Huber now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles
I think
this one
that's
from the
too close.
sideline.
Yeah, that went too far, too fucking left. Fuck. All right.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass. Defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. It gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Come to my work. We watch a slap. Watch a slap.
From the gun, Eason. The toss here completed to Pittman. And they get him down, but not before he takes
I
it
shouldn't have
across
fucking
the
put the guy in the
40-yard
deep
line.
blue.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
The 43-yard line.
God,
Is
I'm giving the
gonna do
game
it
away now.
For this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe.
Dang, his players are getting
That's the way
fucking
you want to
injured.
run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Hey,
A
dude.
gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now this one
All
is
right,
running back
so
out of
hard
the
flat doesn't want to play out in the
backfield.
hard
He is
flat.
out of
That's
bounds
great.
Inside the 35.
I
Give
don't
the
know
Colts
why
13 yards
my
and a
hard
1st
flat
down.
doesn't want to play out there.
I like the
Okay.
design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Eason. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down with Marlon
Yeah.
Mack.
What?
And he
Why did
takes
you...
this one in for a Colts
Why would you
touchdown.
run like that? You come down to stop the run, but you run inside
On the year.
and not outside where he's running.
Extra point away
And then
from
you
tying up
fucking
the
slow
football
down.
game.
Oh my god.
And no
Good job,
sweat puts
defense.
it through,
That's
and
just
we are tied
great
here in the
fucking...
4th.
Great job.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away.
Great fucking job, you idiotic motherfuckers.
And they will watch this one land.
That's how you know this isn't a sim style game.
25-yard line.
You're not gonna fucking run like that in real life. To stop the run. You're not gonna run while they're running outside, you're gonna run in.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Breaks a tackle. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You
Oh,
tell they wanted
man.
to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing again. Jackson. Open man is Uzama. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a first down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Ross, complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. John Ross with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have broken our tie as they take the lead. And he
I
puts
gotta
it
get a
through.
stop on defense though.
Bengals 24. Colts.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
I do, I gotta get a stop.
And this one will not be handled. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
I just don't want to run man because I don't want to burn over the fucking top.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. At the 23, it's 2nd and 12. Now we give the Taylor.
Oh, okay. I don't know how that fucking worked.
And out of bounds on the other side.
I was
of
right there
midfield at
and
the
it didn't even
45. He's
fucking
able to rip
tackle.
32 on that one. It's a first down. Got to give a
Man.
nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man.
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the handoff, Taylor. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first
My guys
down.
get off the block and
2nd
then
and 2,
just stand
prime
up.
time for a little bit of a
I have
gamble.
no
Let's
idea
open
what's
up the
going on with
playbook,
this
go
fucking
play
team
action,
right now.
toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And a
Dude, he's just
solid
gonna be able to
run
just keep
down
running the
inside 30.
fucking ball.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 26. That's a
Where
gain of
is
3.
my...
It's 3rd and 1.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going.
Yeah,
That's
there
gonna
you
be
go.
incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth
Alright, but we
down.
gotta stop him on
Figuring they're
fourth.
going for it on fourth down. Remember, though, they do have all
What the
three
run, what the run,
timeouts,
what the
so even
run,
if
what
they
the run,
don't
what the
get it,
run,
all
what
is
the run,
not
what the run,
lost.
what
Yeah,
the run, what the
normally in
run.
this situation, when you talk about having to go for it, everything is in this play. But
What
as
the
you
run.
noted, with those three timeouts, they actually have a little bit of a safety net.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. Try to punch it in with Taylor.
Oh my! Why did he just
And down
fucking go
inside the
flying?
15 he goes.
I know he's gonna waste time,
They keep the game alive,
but
at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
fuck.
Dumps this one off to Mack.
Ah, I
And all
shouldn't
the
have
way
left. I
down
don't know where
inside
my
the
yellow
5 to
was
the
going.
4. 10 more there and another first down.
4-yard line.
Well coached, a team that understands what's going on.
Man.
They still have time to work the middle of the field as they just did there.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
You want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one.
And he
yes, he's
rolls.
into the end zone.
He literally
So they
rolls
get
into the
late
fucking
score
end
they
zone.
needed. And now the extra
Doesn't
point
deserve
can
it.
tie
That's what I'm
this
talking
thing
about
up
right
in the
there.
final minute.
Bullshit like that fucking people do not deserve. You get tackled at the 3, but you're gonna roll to get there. Okay.
Forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are
All
tied
right,
here
got
in the
56
fourth quarter.
seconds and 3 timeouts.
Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. To return it, Darius Phillips. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
All right, what to do, what to fucking do. Oh.
The
Hope
Bengals drive
he comes
about to
out
get going.
and not
They've
this.
got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that.
Fuck
but
it.
they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play.
Oh.
But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and
Oh
either
my
spike it and
God.
stop the clock or continue to
Fucking
move it
trips on
downfield
air.
in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. And they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Jackson. That's caught by his tight end, Uzama. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th.
First down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck. Just put it 4.
They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Oh, I could have chunked it,
16
I
seconds
think.
now on the clock.
I think I could have. Oh, it was cover 6.
Slow down pressure,
Fucking
slow
playing
down
like cover
blitzes.
4.
In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. Now Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Maybe. I'm gonna have to get
Big
so
play
many
coming
yards
up.
here.
Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Huh?
Incomplete.
Yeah, I did.
Defended by Julian Blackman.
Here's
And
Kevin
Blackman,
Huber
fuck him.
now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati.
I fucking didn't get out of bounds.
Did they keep it in? They did. They kept it
All
in.
right,
It's
here
down
comes
to
fucking
close to
overtime.
the goal line at the 1-yard line. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And they'll watch this one fall in the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he
O
goes.
was open. I saw
Darren
him.
Lee able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of a yard.
How many times have we sat with coordinators, and especially the defensive guys, they've talked about big sacks. They often come in bunches. Well, it may not be a bunch here, but that is the third sack of the game for them.
And around sack 3 or 4, I would think it starts to get in the quarterback's head a little bit.
Not just the quarterback, the offensive play caller, the offensive line.
Oh.
People off balance and changes what they normally do.
Hey, now he's just getting a shit ton of pressure.
Would have been a big interception here in OT.
Okay.
Instead, it'll give him another shot on third down.
What's wrong?
Jackson from the shotgun. Got a man open. It's Ross. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it.
First down, Cincinnati.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson.
Okay.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Check 52.
Why would he run this type of shit, though?
To throw again, Jackson. And the catch made, it's Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, a give to Mixon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Kari Willis there to bring him down.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson.
At the Colts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. So a big play in this opening drive of overtime. Now looking at a 3rd and 3. Got an open man, that's C.J. Uzama. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Jackson on 1st down. Being chased out left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jackson. That's going to be caught at the 10.
Let's go!
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Now a second timeout called for by the defense. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. Partner, a great game that we
the first win of the season.
Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some
Oh
overtime,
my
a little
God.
bit on top.
Yeah, still 1-5 though.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
I let that game go though. I really did. Shut him down first half and then just, you know, let it go in the second half.
So for Cincinnati, it'll be a much happier locker room here as they get that first win after 5 straight losses to start the year.
though.
And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Indianapolis, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in week 8.